my name is Owen, and these are my projects for the Fabologie camp. Here are some images. My goal was for the house alarm. My first project, a house alarm, was designed to light a certain amount of LEDs to indicate the danger level. Once all the five LEDs light up, a high-pitched buzzer would go off and alert the owner of the house that someone has trespassed. For this project, I used a Raspberry Pi. For the Ferris wheel, my other project, it spins around 10 seconds after a button on the breadboard was pressed. Fun LEDs would light up as it would spin. For this project, I used an Arduino. This is for the design or build. For the house alarm, I used CorelDRAW to plot out the shapes I'll use for the house. Then I used the laser cutter to cut shapes in cardboard. Next, I use a hot glue gun to attach the pieces, forming the house. Then I then put in the Raspberry Pi and cut some holes, allowing me to plug in necessary cords into it. For the Ferris wheel, similar to the house, I used the same applications and like steps to make the Ferris wheel. I hot glued a motor onto the cardboard, making it functionable. Lastly, I taped some LEDs onto the Ferris wheel. For the program, or for the house alarms program, I used a loop where an ultrasonic sensor would return a value to me, and then the code will evaluate it and give me a length of how far away the ultrasonic sensor is from the object it measured. With that, I'd light up a specific amount of LEDs with loops and if statements. For the Ferris wheel, I'd use if statements to check if the button on the breadboard was being pressed. If it was, then it'll spin the Ferris wheel and simultaneously use loops to light up LEDs in a pattern. Rethink or test. For the house alarm, there were a couple of bugs in my code, and it took me a while to debug it. I knew it was part of the process in coding, and I still enjoyed it. Some of the bugs were with issues in variable names, loops, etc. For the Ferris wheel, I didn't have many bugs, only one or two, so I'd like to say what I've done, or I would have done better if I could redo this. First, I would have tried to redesign the placements of the wires on the breadboard. I had issues with this, and I would want to make the design cleaner so that everything is easy to access and won't be tangled up. Thank you for reading. Also, I'll do a demo of my projects. So this one, when I press the button, it'll run and light up some LEDs. And it does it for 10 seconds. It should stop anytime. And you can press it again to run again, but for now, that's it. And then for this one, this is my house one with the ultrasonic sensor. It should work. So if I place my hand right here, 2 LEDs will light up. Now 3 LEDs, and if I move it closer, 4. And when it meets 5, it'll light off the buzzer, and I could press the button to get rid of it. And I could do it again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's it.
Awesome. Thank you. Let's give a round of applause.